May the 21st. It's the next to the last day of the spring gobbler season here in West Virginia. Tomorrow, Sunday, the 22nd, is the end of the West Virginia spring gobbler season. And I'm headed over, and as you can tell, it's daylight. It is 10 after 8. With what we have seen the past 2 to 3 times we've been out, them birds aren't gobbling in the mornings. So, you know, a lot of people saying be there after 10 o'clock. So that's what I'm doing, other than I'm gonna get there before 10. But I plan to hunt till about 11:30, 12 o'clock to see what happens. So stick with us. It's just me today. Jared worked last night. He's got to go to work this afternoon. So he's at home in bed. And I have some news for you when we get over there. So just stay tuned. Appreciate you watching. Well, we have arrived. It's 67 degrees over here. It's 8:37. I got to get the gate unlocked. You know, get up there, and I'm gonna ease my way into the woods. Stay with us. Okay, folks, I have arrived, and I'm headed into the woods. Do I think I have a fairly good chance? That I can't tell you. But like I'd mentioned earlier, being down on the farm and not hearing anything up until 9:30 that morning when we come out, not hearing anything. When I showed back up that afternoon, had that one out in the field, so I'm gonna give it a try. Like I said, it's 5 minutes till 9 now. So I'll be here possibly 3 hours. That put me about 12 o'clock. If I haven't heard nothing by 11:30, I may go ahead and come on out. There's the reason why I say that DNR needs to get off their old superstitions about not being allowed to turkey hunt all day. Looks like a walnut tree growing there. About not being allowed to hunt all day. Because, yeah, we have to be out of the woods by 1 o'clock, but then you still have hikers and bikers and bird watchers and stuff that are coming through the woods and stuff. So get off this thing about hunters jumping hens off the nest. If you're going to say that hunters need to be out of the woods by 1, then nobody should be in the woods during spring turkey season during the day after 1 o'clock. Not just hunters, hikers, bikers, bird watchers, anybody else. If you don't want to spook the hens off the nest. I never have figured out why. That was something that was told to me 30, 35 years ago. That the reason why the DNR wanted us out of the woods back then at noon was the hens were on the nest and they didn't want the hunters jumping the hens off the nest. Other states have turkey hunting in the spring all day long. So it's time for the DNR to wise up and get rid of that ridiculous rule. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna head on in here and start doing some calling. So far, I haven't heard anything. I've made some calls, haven't heard anything answer back. So I'm moving on out towards the knoll. I'd seen where a retired fellow co-worker posted on the video that I shared just a little while ago on J J Facebook page that Monday morning he was out and heard the turkeys gobbling, and but the rest of the week he hasn't heard anything. So I don't know if it's because it got warmer, because the first part of the week it was nice and cool. But again, like I said, I'm gonna give it my best. It's 10 o'clock now. So I was back up there where I was at when I was calling for about an hour and nothing happened. So I'm gonna work my way to the knoll and I'll do a little bit more calling and we'll see what happens. Okay, just to let you all know, I usually have 2 different pot calls with me, plus a mouth call, and usually I carry a box call. I didn't use the box call at all this year. But as you can see, just earlier, I used the Newman Brown slate call. It has a whole different tone to it. And then here's the glass call, and I'm not real good with glass. And like this is the striker for this call. This is the striker for the one I got, the slate call that Newman made me. And sometimes I'll switch strikers. Because even the strikers will have different tones, I guess you'd call it, on the pot call you're using. But I'm out here at the base of the knoll, and I thought I'd throw out a call or two to see what's going to happen. And again, nothing. Now, when I do decide to work my way back to the truck, when I get out there in that power line right away, since there's a lot of grass there, that's a 100-foot right away, plus where they had the log landing where they done the timbering, a lot of grass right there. There could be the chance that You know, as it gets closer to noon, them turkeys are coming out in that grass, catching the bugs and everything that's out. So I will try it up there as well. Well, it's 11 o'clock and I made it back up here on the ridge that I was on this morning. I'm close to the power line right away. As before, nothing. I did hear, now whether it was really an owl, but just about 10 minutes ago I heard a hoot owl. But I don't know if that was somebody doing it. I didn't think the hoot owls hollered during the day. This looks like it's going to be a bust for J J TOA Outdoor Adventures on getting a turkey this year. I'm not hearing anything. I'm still going to give it about a half hour. 11:30, I'll head out to the truck and maybe getting that power line right away just to throw out some calls. Stay with us. Okay, it's 11:15. I'm gonna head out here towards the truck, and I think what I'll do is I'll walk up the roadway to the power line right away. That's where all the grass is, and see if I can throw out a call there. See if I get anything to answer. You know, if I don't get nothing to answer, I mean, I think I'll head out and go get me some J&J hot dogs for lunch. And I told you I had some big news. Some big news. Big Al is back. Don't know the whole circumstances, but he'd sent Jared a text, and he sent me a text that he was coming home Friday. And that a job that he had last year, that or year before last, I can't remember which, it was last year maybe, that he was getting that job back. But you know, I'll let that Big Al talk about it if he wants to, but you know, people, you've been asking how Big Al was doing. Now I'm just letting you know he's back. I talked to him last night, went down to his mom's and visited with him and everything, and I don't know if he's got intentions of going out of state again or what, but I just know he's back. So we'll just go with it from there. But of course he didn't get to hunt at all for turkey season. I didn't even ask him if he was going to come today with me, but my wife asked him if he was going to hunt today, and he said no, but he was driving yesterday and got home. So just let you know he's back, and maybe I'll do a video with him here. We've got to do a memories of the hunts past again, and I need to get Jared and Big Al and myself together, and we'll try to do that one. It'll cover several years, and it might be an hour long, it might be an hour and a half long. I don't really like making videos that long because you know, you lose attention. But these are memories that was before we started filming J&J, and a lot of people are interested in those memories, the way we hunt back then, and we try to carry that tradition on nowadays. But I'm walking out of the woods here. I'm gonna, like I said, head out to the power line. We'll give it a try there, so just stay with us. Just isn't nothing answering. All right, folks, it's about 11:52, and that's it for J J TOA Outdoor Adventures on this 2022 West Virginia Spring Gobbler season. Yes, tomorrow, Sunday, May the 22nd, is the last day of turkey season. So just because I'm not hunting tomorrow doesn't mean the rest of you can't go out and try to get a bird. But I've been here since, what was it, 9:30, something like that. I can't remember now what time it was, but you know, I didn't get here at dawn. I didn't get here just before daylight or anything, because I hadn't had any luck this whole season. You know, the first time I come out, and then the time that Jared come out with me over here, we heard him over on that Warehouser property, which is another hunting club, not even ours. And we never heard anything over here. And we've hunted here a few times. Last weekend, of course, you know, we hunted at the farm. But, you know, Jared happened to work this evening and just got off work, you know, around 4 this morning. He wasn't hunting, so I wasn't going to try to go down to the farm, so I come over here to hunt. And I thought for sure, you know, maybe staying as late as I could, I'd see something, especially after what happened last Saturday, which you've heard me talk about over and over again. You know, we was down there, hunted, didn't hear nothing. Got there before daylight, owl hooted, nothing answered back. We called, 9:30 we left. I showed back up at 2:10, 2:15, and you know, had that gobbler at the end of the bow range. So I knew that, you know, okay, maybe they will come out later in the day. But again, that goes back to the thing I described in a earlier video segment here, that DNR needs to get off this old thing of hunters need to be out of the woods. You know, years ago when I started turkey hunting, you had to be out of the woods by noon. Then okay, you got to be out of the woods by 1. So it's time to let us hunt all day. Yeah, you get us out of the woods. Don't want us in the woods, supposedly disturbing the hens while they're on their nest. But you got nature hikers, you know, bird watchers, bicyclists, whatever, that are riding through these woods that can do just as much harm to the hens on the nest as what hunters could do. So, you know, it's time to give us the whole day, DNR, if you're watching this. I know they don't. But, you know, if you all get the West Virginia DNR questionnaires and everything, start putting in there. Make turkey season all day. And give us another week, but put it at the beginning. Or take the week you gave us at the end and move it to the beginning. You know, a week earlier than what it comes in. But, again, I'm done. I've had fun. You know, don't think that I'm totally discouraged. I am discouraged some because the birds just wasn't cooperating. And there could be many issues as to why they're not cooperating. You know, it was a bad mast year. You got predators. The season, you know, the temperatures or whatever. Maybe they didn't have enough young last year. Who knows what it could be. Also, there's more opportunities to hunt turkeys. You got the heritage season. You can take a turkey in heritage season. They finally opened turkey season here in Fayette County in the fall, you know, so you can take turkeys in the fall, which, you know, we hadn't had that. I think this makes the last year was the 3rd year, maybe 4th year we've had it. I can't remember. But there's opportunities anywhere to turkey hunt, deer hunt in this great state we live in. We've got all kinds of opportunities to hunt. We've got one small minority group. I hope they see this. Minority group. They think they're a majority that's wanting to change our buck limit to 1. There's nothing wrong with our buck limit the way it is. They've watched too much Outdoor Channel. These are people who grew up watching Outdoor Channel and think there's 180, 200-inch class bucks around every tree. It's not that way. It never will be that way. I don't care what anyone says. They're a minority group. Those of us here in West Virginia, we know what, we're on the ground, we're hunting every day. And we don't let some TV hunting show give us this big fantasy that there's these huge monster bucks everywhere. This minority group, if you want that, lease your own land, manage your own land, and set your own rules. Don't make the rest of us have to abide by your rules. That's my rant for today. I'm sorry. trying to close this video and I get started because there's a lot of things I'd like to say that I won't bring to YouTube. But you all know me, especially those who've been following J TOA Outdoor Adventures since we started in 2011. You know how we feel about hunting. You know how we feel about this state. You know how we feel about this country. And the God Almighty put this game here for us to hunt. And we need to teach our youth about hunting. And don't let them fall into this false sense that there's these giant racked bucks. They're here, don't get me wrong, they're here, but you got to work for them. And the thing is, anybody, I don't care, you kill a 3-inch spike, a 6-inch spike, a 4-point, a 6-point, a basket rack, we're going to congratulate you, we're going to pat you on the back, because that's a trophy in your eyes, and we're going to support you for it. That's the way we've always been. We don't down anybody for what game they take. So, I'm sorry. I just get riled up. But that's it for the 2022 West Virginia Spring Gobbler season. I've had a blast. I appreciate you guys following along with me, following along with me and Jared. I wish Big Al could have hunted with us, but you know, he had to do what he had to do. And as I told you in an earlier segment here, he's back. So hopefully he'll be in some more videos, but not turkey. But he's back. So appreciate you watching J TOA Outdoor Adventures. Like, comment, share our videos. Again, I told you, there's that little heart symbol with the $sign. You know, if you appreciate us and want to support us, you know, you can click that and make a donation. I'm not asking for donations, but anything we do receive, that'll go to buy something we're going to review, let you all know about what we think about it. I mean, the boots we bought, you know, most everything you see us do a review on, we have bought ourselves and have tried it. And we'll tell you whether we think it's good or bad. The only thing that was sent to us free, and all they asked was we do a review video, was those Seymour cameras, the CY65 and the CY50. But, you know, everything we review is something we've used, we try, we bite, and, you know, me and Jared both work. Alvin, he works, he's supposed to start a job next week. So, just, again, appreciate you watching. I'm going to shut up. Appreciate you watching. Again, hit the thumbs up, comment, and share. I'm sorry. I talk too much. We'll see you on the next video, and we'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.